Rise and shine, party people. You're in the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street. We're Jameson with Games. Here we are. Oh, British. Hello, happy Easter. Here we are. It is a special Easter weekend early morning edition of Jameson with Games. It is the second episode of our Quest for Glory 3 Wages of War playthrough. So, why don't I launch that game and we can play it. Man, so Streamlabs did a very annoying thing for me. Cedric! Yes! Party up, baby. I was also thinking of DMX earlier when I was writing into the Discord to say I'm going to be 15 minutes later than I thought. Because although the thing that I actually wrote is also just a reference to a completely different song. When I said time keeps on slipping. But even as I wrote that, I was thinking of the DMX song Slippin'. I don't know why. I'm a person my age who loved hip-hop in his youth. And Adam loves hip-hop now. That's probably the explanation. Alright, here we are. Firing it up. Man. This, like, that's one of the points. That Sierra logo and the fanfare. Like, you're really feeling the rising production values in the PC gaming industry. It really makes you feel like, okay, yeah, this is significant. Yeah. I can't think of any DMX songs that sample Steve Miller Band. But the Steve Miller Band has been sampled by hip-hop songs. Ta-Nehisi Coates said once that he views hip-hop as the most democratic genre of music, precisely because while there might be, like purists especially might say, it's 808s and it's a James Brown loop, and anything else is corrupting hip-hop. But in practice, what makes a hip-hop song is just that somebody's rapping over some music, and that music could be anything. Okay. So, yeah, I had a very frustrating Streamlabs experience this weekend, which is I sat down to do yesterday's very special evening edition of the Pool of Radiance playthrough. Okay, here I am. I'm just gonna, while I babble here, let me just bring up the menu so time's not slipping. And I went to fire it up, and I went to do my little test chat in the chat before I launched, and it came up in the Quest for Glory font, which besides not being the right font, was also in the color, so it appears on this background. But in the Pool of Radiance stream, it's on a black background. It's supposed to be this teal text, and it's also supposed to be in the gold box font. And I was like, oh, geez. Why would I have the Quest for Glory theme pack up? And then I was like, oh, wait, of course I do. Because I just did it. I just did it on Sunday. Okay, that's no problem. I just have to go switch it. And I went to switch it. No, it was on the Pool of Radiance one. Somehow, I created the new one, activated it last week, edited it to get it to work, but some sort of snafu happened in Streamlabs, and it saved everything over the Pool of Radiance one, but then it also left the Quest for Glory one in existence. And it also didn't log any of my stats from the Sunday stream. So there was some kind of general forgetting. So then this morning, I'm scrambling to get ready, and I'm here like 5 minutes before I want to start, and I discover that my Quest for Glory theme is just the default Streamlabs Twitch chat theme. Fortunately, although I still haven't cracked the puzzle of the alignment of names above messages when you put them above instead of beside the messages, I have... Oh, oops, we've already done this. I have cracked the puzzle of otherwise setting this shit up very quickly. So it's fine. Okay, here I am. I am out on the Savanna, or specifically I'm in the Simbani village. It is night 5, and I don't really think there's much left to be done. before I sleep, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Perhaps I should take a quick look at the character sheet. I am well rested and healthy. Maybe I should bumble around on the savannah a little. I mean, if it's wrong to do that, I will quickly fail and learn my lesson. And also, I need to keep doing some fights just to figure out what is the PC cycle setting at which the combat is functional. Haven't found that yet. Ujambo, Buana. The same to you, friend. But I'm just gonna head out on the savannah here, see if I do or don't get killed. Nope. I pulled it off somehow. Although actually, is that even the right font? That's not the Quest for Glory font. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll fix it for next time. At least it's the right color. Excellent point, Cedric. Okay. All I need is to reach the savannah. Okay. Let's wander a bit. And something's happening. Yeah, I'm just on the savannah. I keep getting pulled into these scenes that seem like they should be zooming in for the sake of launching an attack from a random monster. And yet it doesn't happen. So I'm just going to wander some more. I like the effect of the hero getting, the perspective here. It's pretty well done. Okay. I don't know. What's up to the north of the village? Getting tired. Okay, fine. I'll go back and sleep. Nothing much happened there. Wait. Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm glad you've been able to join me here. Strange beast. Gotta remember what my spells are. Force Bolt. Skill of 50. Zap. Skill of 70. This is some jaunty battle music. What? What did it say I couldn't do that for? I don't know. Anyway, battle's on. Happy Easter, OP! What the hell? Oh, yes, as the message says, OP. Thank you for subscribing. I don't know what the hell happened to all my stamina. I lost all my stamina instantly when the battle started. And I can't hit the thing. Okay. That went terribly. I'm going to go out on the savannah once more. I couldn't tell if that battle was going too fast or too slow, or if I just sucked. I felt like I was finally getting... Ujambo, my good Buana. Okay, what's this? What is this? Watch out, it's a trap. Okay. Well, then let's Not this menu. Yeah, and like I wasn't even mashing a key. I guess we'll see what happens. If it keeps happening in fights, I can start freaking out. But yeah, there's Trigger. Trigger is the spell. Boom! I've sprung the trap so that it will no longer be a threat. I don't get honor points for being so heroic. Or is the issue here that... Oh, wait. The real thing here is that now whatever the bait in the trap is... The trap is too totally entrenched to take. But I just want to take the bait. Okay. Well, that might have actually just been a... No. I was going to say that might have been a bad thing to do to my Simbani friends if that was their trap. But they're farmers. They're nomadic agriculturists. Is this also a trap? If you feel bad and full of doubt, visit the peace pool and check it out. I did. I felt great. It was very peaceful. Filled my water skin with the most peaceful water I had ever seen. I don't know. What's this? Is this something? Yeah, I'm getting tired. Big deal. I'm not even getting rewarded with honor points for disarming traps out here. Isn't that cute? See an example of the native fauna nattily gnawing on some native flora. Why, look. Now the rhinoceros sees you, too. This cannot end well. Hold on. Are you the kind of rhinoceros... Uh-oh, wrong thing. Are you the kind of rhinoceros that can be calmed? Oh my goodness, do I ever wish that I was typing cast calm instead of feeling the tranquility and peace fills the area. Okay. That was just a dodge out of the way thing. Cool. It's cool there's like neat little random encounters. Although I'm going to be salty about not getting honor points for disarming that trap for a long time. I guess that's a vegetarian thing. Jumbo. Okay, well, let's see what happens tomorrow on day 6. I mean, it's already day 6, but you know, when the sun's up. Go in, young hero. Okay. Think again. Oh, right. Never mind. It's because there's a sleep command. Just till the morning. Just till the morning. You awaken as the sun begins to rise, but you feel as though you haven't slept at all. Well, I have all of my everything. The hero is also in his late 30s. Perfectly nourished, had a proper sleep, feels like shit. Okay, new save. It's a new day, yes it is. You need to like triple the CPU cycles to get it to type normally into the save menu. But then the battles would just be like... Just the monster would approach and it would just say, look man, you're dead. Come on. Speed turned down. Speed is not at full. Gonna leave skill in the middle. I think skill primarily affects the action-based parts of the game. Okay. Okay, now that's a little wacky. Okay, fine. Whatever. This'll do. Can I go into Uhura's home? No, it's not a good time. Should I train more? I don't know what I'm accomplishing, but humiliating myself, but... Make my way out. Oof. Doesn't feel great. How'd I make out? Am I better at anything now? No. Yes! I'm more agile. I'm a little... And you know, sore. Alright. Well, I'm not going to be allowed to go back to visit the... I can't even remember the title of the leader. The Laybone. The Laybone. Can I visit the Laybone? Rakesh isn't here. We're not on rails for anything. Habari. Okay, so Hujomba means good evening, and Habari means good morning in the language of the Simbani. That's cool. Habari. Alright. So what, is there nothing to do but wander the savannah and try to learn something? I mean, whatever. The reason that I have a save at the start of the day is so if I waste my day doing stupid stuff, I can just come back and start over. Try to do better. I don't know. What? Okay, like, here's the peace pool. I don't know. Is there something here? That doesn't sound good. Ah! Here it comes. Oh, this looks like the kind of thing I can win at in a fight. Maybe. Okay. I know what was happening with my stamina. It was not hitting the keys too fast, but holding on the key. So it was queuing up a bunch of inputs. I mean, this Gator Man is the guy I need to fight. But I don't know. I hit him once. Be nice if I could cast spells in combat. But I can't. Because I'm a paladin, I guess. I don't get access to the magic menu in combat. If I press the button to go to the magic menu, I flee. So, this is fire, right? That's Dazzle. Alright, Force Bolt, fine. I think he's still going to kill me, but I'm just glad to have an enemy that seems low level. Hey, I got him. Okay, I'm killed. Overgrown lizard left me crying crocodile tears. No, those are real tears. Those are sincere tears. I'm very upset that this guy has killed me. And then it skipped the message. So is it too fast? Is it too slow? It feels like it's going slow in the combat. In the sense that the animation's playing. I don't know. I don't know. Let's get out there on the savannah. See if we can meet another lizard man. If I see another lizard man, I'll make a temporary save for practicing combat. And we'll fight him again and again and again and again and again until he is dead. Bye. Do you have any day 6 dialogue, my friend? My Buani? He doth not. Any advice about the savannah? No. Just the same stuff he's already said to me. Alright, well. Habari. If I can use that as a farewell as well as a greeting. This is just the sign. Albuquerque, turn left. Ba-dum-bum. Is something happening? Nope. I've got my honey, but I can't smear it on a tree, can I? No. Can I smear it on that tree? No. Okay. I don't know what's up here. What is to the north? Just more shrubbery? It's the giant tree of Surmacha, Fricana. Is it a special kind of tree that I can smear honey on? Can I smear honey on this rock? No. This honey will somehow be involved in attracting the honeybird so they can have a honeybird feather. Dun, bum, bum, bum. Okay. Well, I don't know. Is this something all the way to the north? No, it's just another place. Well, you know, this worked once. This is open, right? I should have known the key was open. Way back in Quest for Glory 1, or Heroes Quest 1. So you want to be a hero. I was just practicing the open spell in what I thought was a place where it wasn't going to do anything. And it popped a rock up and revealed something. This would be a fun callback. Nope. Okay. It's odd how often the game the very log the famous drumming math monkeys use to create their logarithms. Very nice, Lorianne. Oh, is it just whenever you get to where you clicked? Ah, jeez. It obviously is, and I feel silly. I don't know. What's this? Is this like a ravine or something? There are probably multiple pages to the savannah that I should consider checking out. Okay. Well, I got bad... Attenhup! Stanley, stop! I had a bad feeling before these guys were Nazis. Oh, never mind. I was misinterpreting his mustache. Excuse me, sir, but could you tell us the way back to the French Foreign Legion? Wait. Is this Laurel and Hardy or the other famous comedy duo? Well, Stanley, this is another fine mess you've gotten us into. I'm sorry, Ollie. Yes, Stanley and Ollie. Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy. I figured they would show up in this series. We've met the Marx brothers and Sanford and Son. We've met Three Stooges. Okay. All right. One second. All right. Okay. Like, I don't think this rock is anything. Probably there are multiple pages here, and I should be flipping a page. Oh. Feels like that might have been a honeybird. Can I follow it? I can. Okay, well, something's happening. That's exciting. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. You pour the honey onto the ground. But then what? Obviously, I don't want to be stung to death by bees. See a honeybird sitting comfortably in the tree. The bees do not seem to bother it. Does it not want the honey? Can I say, hey, bird? No. I don't think calm is going to do anything here, but... Ah, we got that feeling of peace and tranquility that we love. Can only assume it ends poorly if I try to climb the tree. Yeah. I can't even try to climb the tree. I have 0 climbing, right? I can't remember. My honey is just gone. What was the... Oh, man. The guy who told me about the honeybird obviously said something more than just put the honey on the ground. Pick up a few good throwing rocks. Well, this could only end poorly. But let's do it. Oh yeah, right. I can't even throw. They don't care. And the bird just kept going. Beads? Bees? Okay. Well, let me mess around a little more. Obviously, it marked it on the map, so it's something I can just come back to. Honey on the ground. I have a tinderbox. Right. I learned something important while reading the menu. Manual. What I learned is, and I had actually already read this, I just skimmed it a bit because it seemed like it was obvious repeating stuff I already knew. More fool me. Those times when the when the king kept asking me to speak, and then the first time I tried asking him a question and he was like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" And the other time I just stood there like an idiot. It turns out they, to replace the typing either ask about or tell about system from Quest for Glory 2, in this game, when you click the talk icon, if you click on somebody, it's to ask them about something. And if you click on yourself, it's to tell about things. Okay, can't just use the tinderbox. What else do I have? I mean, these are all the healing things. Armor, a magical shield, fruit, water from the pool of peace. This leopard that will almost certainly come in handy. Pool of peace water tastes like ginger ale. That's fun. Okay. The smoke to get the bees away sounds plausible, and I don't think I have what I need to do it, so I shouldn't dump my honey on the ground. I'll remember where this bee is on account of it being marked on, or this bird and the bees. The bird comes around the bees because he knows they have the honey. Okay, I understand a little bit more about Savanna navigation now. And so what? I don't know. Is right here a thing? No. Not doing it. Can we do reverse persistence hunting? If I run long enough, will this thing just like pass out? Probably not going to be able to defeat him with a keep on fleeing and shooting force bolts back at him strategy, but it'd be cool if I did. This is not the scariest Saurus yet, because the Pterosaurus is ultimately scarier than just, like, Alphasaurus. But this is certainly, like, this is the Alphasaurus. This is a very intimidating Saurus, just based on its pure toughness. Its physique. He hates being shot with force bolts. And he's not getting tired. Oh, that one missed. He is getting tired. Or the game is having a harder and harder time animating him. Battle's on. How much have I done to him? Not a lot. Well, I hit him. I don't know how much of my success or failure in hitting him is down to statistics versus timing. However, okay, talk about overexerting yourself. Haha! Well, you didn't get the satisfaction of being the one who killed me. Good for me. Okay. Well, let's head off. And see if maybe I don't get killed by a source this time. What's up here other than Laurel and Hardy? Nothing? Well, finding the bird is great because it means I will stop trying to smear honey on every tree that I find. Okay, what about this shaded area underneath the cliffside? Oh, this is a monster. Yeah, sorry dude. It's not going to work for me. So what we're going to do this time... Oh, for the love of God. Is this Dazzle? Yeah. See ya. Oh, come on. Is there no escape? Can I mix up the directions I'm going? Mess with his brain? How is this guy still on my trail? The Relentlessosaurus. Okay, so there's no escape either. I'm gonna load back one more time. Okay. Is this Saurus just always going to appear here? It seems like that might be what's happening. This is the tree in the foreground. I don't know. I really don't know. What's up here? It's nothing. And the day's almost gone. The day's over. Wasted an entire day. Accomplished nothing. Okay. I think we're going to load back to the start of day 6. Oh, who wants it? Some sort of bug thing? Alright. I mean, I ought to just keep doing battles until, you know, maybe I learn the patterns of one enemy and press the button properly. Okay, this is definitely slow. I will try turning up the cycles next time. But also, this enemy is definitely a beginner enemy. The secret to hitting it is to do a regular stab. And as long as you continuously do a regular stab, you just get hits. It wasn't too hard to dodge either. Of course, he does not have anything useful. Have I greatly improved my character statistics for that fight? I haven't not improved. I have puzzle points. Why did I gain puzzle points? Because I found the bird? Probably. Okay. I'm just curious, is there a page flip here? There is. And then here, ooh, I'm in an even freakier place. Is this a different bug, or is it the same bug from a different perspective? Time to prove myself, the battle begins. That makes me think, no. Okay. Well, I'm a champion fighter now. I'm going to start day 6 over with my newfound confidence in battle. And I'm going to try to make just any use of my time at all. Habari. Habari. Groundhog Day here on the Savanna. Okay. First, worth verifying that things will be in the same spot that I left them. Uh-oh. Well, hold on. Okay, never mind. If the bees aren't going to reveal themselves, then I will stay with the birds and bees save. Or is it just that I had to... Okay. No, I want to verify this. So I'll go back to the start of day 6, but I'll click on that corner, and then I'll stop doing this endless save game loading, walking to the same spot cycle. Because I recognize that I'm fixated here on something that doesn't seem that important. Bye. Just great portrait work in this series. And perhaps, like, so far, especially in this game. Who wants it? Alright, come get it, Mr. Bug. Suppose I might as well have taken some shots at him there, but... Oh, is this the superior kind of bug that I can't even get a hit on? There we go. Okay. Well, I got roughed up way more than I shoulda in that fight. But I'm getting the feel. It's more realistic to find nothing useful on some giant bug that you just killed than to say, be like, oh, you found 24 gold pieces in a healing potion. Wouldn't say no to the gold pieces in the healing potion, though. If I go to the exact same spot... The exact same spot. Albuquerque, turn left. Alright. Okay, fine. It's the birds and the bees save, and it's official, and we're not messing around with this anymore. Okay. What time was it? It just told me. You know what I just realized? Prepare to be shocked, everybody. I did not take my ADHD medication this morning before I started the stream. In 20 minutes, I'll have to go give those cats their TREATs, and at that time, I will fix my brain. Okay. I don't know here, but I'll try. Okay. Yeah, flame dart. Flame darts. If you're gonna come just trundling really slowly at me. No, there he goes. Okay. He doesn't have great cardio, though. He can charge at me. Why? Why? I didn't click anything. Why did the hero just be like, no, hold on. I think I can take this Saurus. Maybe I can. I can do it. I'm the bravest man the world has ever known. Stay calm. If I have to do it in phases, I will flee and I will come back. Alright, run. So you can pop a pill. I assume it's the red ones. Yeah. That feels good. Sure does. Keep... Oh, come on, you fool. Okay, fine. We're back to fighting. I was hoping to get a few flame darts in on him. Since I'm not allowed to just blast him in the face at short range anymore. One more hit. One more hit. Yes! Paladin power. I'm also just now realizing that because I'm a paladin, I guess I get kill the monsters points, and that's why I got puzzle points before and was confused when I killed the bug. Beast's Horn. What did I need that for, though? I didn't write down who might want the Beast's Sword. Well, you were a thief, right, Cedric? So, I mean, I guess I started as a magic user, but... I don't know. I've played in an awful lot of Punch-Out in my life, which is a much more precise timing-based game than this, but maybe that helps. Okay. Well, geez. I would have liked to do that. Feels good. Feels great. And look, I'm a little stronger. Maybe Uhura will have less pity for me when I show off my muscles in front of her. More agile, more vital. You know, getting torn up by a Saurus and surviving will just... It'll build you up. Okay. This is worth commemorating. I'm gonna use birds and bees as my middle of the day 6 save. All right. Well, messed with the wrong jaunty dude in olive green pants. All right. It's getting late in the day. We got a save down. I don't think this is anything, but what if it was? Wait, hold on. Is this anything? No, there's no, like, in the shadow of the cliffs special screen. Now it's dark and nighttime. Nothing special here. Okay. Well. I think I will flip the screen a little. If I have no success over here, then I'll say, all right, maybe it's a good time to get some sleep on day 6. You get puzzle points just for exploring onto a new screen in Savanna. And obviously, here's the jungle. I mean, maybe the next thing to do is to try to go meet these Leopardmen and be like, hey, I'm here as a peacekeeper, a neutral third party. The jungle song or the Leopardman song or whatever song this is a tasty song. Okay, and I'm getting tired. It is nighttime. We saw the jungle. That's pretty cool. Make a note. We'll go back tomorrow. What's the point of going in the jungle if it's not a really, really humid afternoon? Not getting the real jungle experience. You're not getting the real jungle experience. Ujambo. If you go into the jungle and aren't struck by the fact that it suddenly seems like it's nighttime even though it's daytime because the sun doesn't get down here. Okay. Well, hopefully this war doesn't break out on like day 10. Because if that's the case... Okay. Sleepy time. Sleep till morning. Still feels though I haven't slept at all. So just because it wants me to go to sleep like in the early evening, and I go like, it doesn't matter. As long as I feel, as long as my stats are okay, who cares how I feel? Oh, I actually feel terrible, and have bad stats. Oh well. I'll save right now, and if I die, then I'll know that I should have had a nap. Boom, 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 boom. I should go humiliate myself on the spear throwing grounds. And that's how training works, I know. You gotta do all the bad throws so that one day you can do a good throw. Okay, so it says practice won't hurt, but I don't know that... Well, I actually did gain a little bit of strength and throwing by trying that. So, what did it do to my stamina? Don't want to waste too much of the day, or like too much of my day's energy. I can throw some more spears. Hurrah! Alright, boom. I'm a champion. Alright. Make me the new chief of the Simbani. I can win at the things in holes game. I can hit the far left edge of the target. I can make it almost halfway across the balance thing before I faceplant. What do you need? Okay. No improvement from actually doing well. I mean, that's actually what it's like. Whenever things like yoga or guitar or anything, like, it's always felt to me like there's a learning step that kind of happens in your brain, like while you're sleeping in between. So like you sit down, you're trying to play this piece on the guitar, you just cannot do it. Your fingers will not do it. You're never going to learn this. You suck. You practice for a couple hours. You don't get it. You don't feel like you got any better. You go to sleep, and the next day you just play it. Or like the next day you do. I was gonna say, are they even gonna believe me? But I took the fellow's horn. I have the proof. Okay, one more set of throws. Come on, hero. Three statisticians go deer hunting, and they spot a deer. The first statistician knocks his arrow, he pulls back, he looses, and he misses. The arrow sticks into a tree about 10 feet to the left of the deer. The second statistician says, all right, okay. I see where you went wrong there. He knocks his arrow, he draws, he looses, and he gets it, he goes off, and he overcorrects, and he hits a tree about 10 feet to the right of the deer. And the third statistician goes, bagged him. All right. Let's go rumble in the jungle. Habari, my dear Buana. Heading east. Oh, buddy. You don't even know what you're getting yourself into. Let me give you a taste. You like that? How about Force Bolt? Oh, yeah. Well, wait. Isn't there one that makes me good? Like, better at doing stuff? It's Zap, right? Hell yeah, it is. The slaughter is about to begin. Man, all my spells did very little to this guy. His carapace is... Oh, come on. Well, hopefully I learned a lesson about the importance of getting a good night's sleep there. You needed an antacid antidote. You need to anticipate these What the hell? Why are you... You need to anticipate these anticlimaxes by anteing up for healing pills. Ba-dum-bum. There is an obvious flaw in my plan of heading into the jungle without any healing pills and at not maximum health. But I'm an optimist, baby. Optimism is when you just do something absolutely stupid that can't possibly work out, but you tell yourself that it might. So what's this? Here's a thing there in the jungle. Looks like it might be a special area. Or not. This is a fun world map approach. Wait, hold on. No, this guy doesn't want to talk. He just wants to kill me with magic. And I probably let him get too many hits on me to catch him now, but... Alright, fighting a Leopardman. And I'm already dead. And everything cack at your tongue? And everything else? This refugee from Leopard Colony spelled catastrophe for you. Laurianne Cole beat her to the punch by 20 years, but 20 something years. But I think the best terrible pun of that exact nature is when you play as Cat Peach in Mario Kart 8 and she does really poorly. And she goes, catastrophic. Because part of it's the line reading, which you just don't get when you're reading a text message. Okay, Leopardmen have spells just as advertised. Wait a minute. I don't have the deflect spell anymore. But I have the magic shield. If I meet another Leopardman, perchance that could be a scheme. Okay, I ought to. It's not quite 11, but perfect time for me to take a little intermission. This will be slightly longer than when I normally feed my cats because TREATs is a ritual where they have to be in the right spots, and it's very exciting for them to find them in the same spots as they always are in. But I will be back forthwith, and we will continue questing for glory. Wait. There. I'll be right back. We'll get back to questing for glory. Hang tight, gang. Oh man, I just realized when I came back, and hello, I'm back. I just realized that I don't have the audio output source attached to the intermission screen. So that was just a blank screen instead of getting to listen to this lovely Simbani settlement music. Oh yeah. No deficit of attention here. Alright. Let's get back to it. So what am I going to do? I mean, I guess I'm going to... Bye-bye. Go on the savannah? Or to the jungle again. See if I can get anything going on. Somebody coming? Yep. Alright, you want it, you got it. Alright. Battle's on. I think I do actually need to go back to blanking for a moment on the name. The Kingdom. I need more pills. Okay. Stabbing is way more accurate than slashing. And ultimately, getting stabs in is more important than how heavy the hits are. Like, doing the damage is what you really want. Okay. We should go back, and I should buy several healing pills. Assuming I can even make it. Might just be too far to go. You know what? I should have saved to commemorate. It doesn't matter. I don't need to commemorate the victory, even though that was a fresh one because I haven't saved my prior victories. No, I can't just go back. Oh yeah, yes I can. It's not as far as it seemed. Tarna. Okay, well. Although I do have my general avoid spoilers policy, I would accept a spoiler that said, dude, you are on too tight of a time frame to be walking back to Tarna. So I'm just creating an unwinnable state by doing something completely foolish. There's no good reason not to stop me from doing that. But I do get the sense that we're at least we're not on as tight of a time schedule as Quest for Glory 2, which just literally, like, the things you gotta do happen on the days you gotta do them on. It occurs to me I probably, by not doing the click on myself and talk thing so that I could say, hey, sleep till morning. And I just awaken. So maybe it's just I sleep bad on lion skin rugs. I'm too busy thinking about the conundrum. I felt like we might be going more in that direction. Like, my 2 playthroughs of the first game, obviously the fighter went just much faster because with the magic user you gotta spend so much more time building up. I had a feeling we might be on more of a time scale like that. And I suppose if we're not, these games aren't so long that if I was like, oh geez, we gotta start over, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Alright, let's check in on Salim. Welcome, welcome. It's so good to see you again. Wow. Seems like days since you were last here. It has been, sir. Good instincts. Okay. Do you have any use for the beast horn? Running Death is what this Saurus is called. That's a cool name. You like this? No. I thought maybe you could grind it up for like an aphrodisiac or something, dude. Okay, well, fine then. Do you like money? So I have lots. I'm a prince. I don't know if I've mentioned that. Healing pills. Could I please have 3? All in. Bummer, dude. That's like the last of my healing pills. Need a feather from a honeybird before I can make more. Okay, pay for my purchases. I put them away. I cannot get a Tommy Chong voice and not a Snake from The Simpsons voice to come out. Okay. Yeah, I know you're out of feathers. Okay. So, I need the feather from the bird. Thing needs to be happier. Gotta get it non-violently. Okay. Well, Salim. Good day to you, sir. Oh, man. Yes, Cedric. Thank you. I found the pool, dude. I knew there was one out in the savannah. I'm glad you found it. Stories here say something about a beautiful woman, magic user, making a magic spring. Someone named, let me think, Arana? That was it. That's all I know about it. Dude. Oh, Arana. What a great magic lady. Oh, hey, good to see you, man. And now I'm leaving. Live long and prosper. Have a splendiferous day. Whoa. Alright. I love my new power of telling things to people. Did I gain honor points for politely saying goodbye? No. I didn't really expect to, so that's fair. Not at full health, but I'm okay. Getting puzzle points. I love puzzle points. Okay. Very good then. Let's get back out there. See what we can learn about the world. See what's going on, so to speak. Hold on, can I brag to my Lion Tour guard buddies? No. Greetings. Harlandi. May the wind blow in your face, warrior, and the hunting be good. Thank you. Take care. It's good to see you go. Yet better to see you come back. Thanks. I like you guys too. I just wait. Just wait until I stop a war. You're gonna think I'm friggin' you're gonna think I'm quite something. Is this a special place? It's not. Is this a special place? It's probably not. But I might as well check out everything that kind of looks like it might be a place. The rocks here form a small alcove where some very interesting looking plants are growing. On the far side, you see some animals watching over the plants. They look like meerkats with wings. They must be meerbats. Well, Let's update the day 8 save. So obviously, these are the venomous vines. This vine is covered with ripe, bright fruit. Well, that's what we need. Can it be all so simple? Got the magic fruit. Can't say hello or goodbye to the mere bats. I already identified this creature as a mere bat through pure logic. But now I've confirmed it. Is that a meerkat? Bat wings? Must be a meerbat. I'll just check my field journal here. Okay. Well, this is good news on account of we only have 3 sets of healing pills until... No, wait, that's the feather, not the Dispel Potion. At any rate. 2 out of 3 parts of the Dispel Potion, with the 3rd being in the jungle. Need the gift from the heart of the world. Yeah, I like this world map. Where you look and you're like, well, that looks slightly different. Oh, hello. I don't think you want it, pal. I don't think you've thought this through. Here he comes. This is like an 80-year-old crocodile man. The patient stabber gets the kill. Resisting the urge to slash and just steadily poking. Four royals. Alright, sweet. Buy a drumstick from the ice cream man. And it's a novel new kill type. You know what? I didn't try to find out if the... Yeah, I do miss that too, Cedric. I'm blessed to be on Saturdays right now playing Pool of Radiance. So I've got pages... Wait, wrong direction. Pages and pages of graph paper maps with many more to go. Ah, dude, you already know you can't do this. Ooh. Playing like the original or playing Roberta Williams's interesting sounding remake? This one is not going as well. What am I supposed to do to ultimately escape this fight? Oh, that was detect magic when I meant to be casting calm. I have not successfully calmed this guy down. Okay. Dinosaur. That's the sorest you've ever been. The dino might have left you. Oh, come on. What the hell? Why does that auto scroll? The dino might have left you alone, but it decided to lower the boom and blew your chances of being a hero sky high. Even when I ask it specifically to show me the message again, it auto scrolls away. I think that's the right call. Both your decision, because come on, why are you playing Colossal Cave Adventure in any era, in any form, and not mapping it yourself? But then B, or 2, I think it's the right decision by Roberta Williams to both implement an auto mapping feature for the people who want it, but make it possible to deactivate. Okay. Can I get there without being mauled by another Saurus? Yes. Something much more fightable. Here we go. Boom. Pokey, 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 and he's dead. That's how we do it. Probably won't even make the jungle till day 9 at the rate time passes when you're traveling on the Savanna map, or the world map, I guess. It's only the Savanna map on certain screens that portray the Savanna. Oh no. Does the bee thing not actually take me back to the bees when I go to it? What's going on? No, okay. Great. Can it be so simple? Probably not. But I ought to try, right? Or would this be violence? Okay, no. Not that easy. I'll come back to that matter later. Boom, boom. Alright, sun's a-setting. I think a good night's sleep is in order anyway. Or as good of a night's sleep as I can get. Bee? Ujambo. It occurs to me, it might be worth, given that it is actually like 20-year-old reference now, and also, perhaps not a reference that's relevant to everybody. Oh, something happening. Just doing my cool, weird walk dance here, I guess, to impress them. What's happening? It's got the loading scarab up. Am I just dancing for their amusement? Is this a glitch? Guess I'll wait a second and see. Eventually they applaud for my man walking slowly in place dance. But yeah, so in the first season of Arrested Development, there's just a scene where the character Job has bees on his own mind because he wants to get into the honey business or something like that. And then Lindsay is saying to Michael that she's going to start a new business where she sells beads. And when she says beads, Job in the background sits up and goes, bees? And she says, no, not bees, beads. And then he goes, beads? Anyway, that's the whole joke. It's a real you gotta be there. I believe this is Frozen. I do not think that was supposed to happen. Correct me if I'm wrong. If there's just like a 30-minute sequence of the hero walking in place that you have to watch in its entirety. Oh, come on, dude. That is an awesomely terrifying way for him to enter the screen. I will grant him that. It did. I thought you were playing along with me, Cedric. I was delighted. And I still am. It's actually even more delightful if it was just a straight up mistake. Okay. So part of the get back strategy is just going to involve not... Because I can't use all my healing pills right now to get through another Saurus fight just because I... didn't take careful enough notes about the process of getting a feather from the honeybird. Whatever. I know where the honeybird is. I'll figure it out. The time will come. Okay. Made it home. Ujambo. Okay. So at some point, it seems likely we're going to get some sort of, we're going to gather around the bonfire with the Simbani people. Seems like that'll probably play into the, me passing their rituals thing. Find some food they left for me. Looks odd, tastes strange. I have a hard time believing that the Simbani food is not delicious. And partially that's because I'm imagining Moroccan food specifically, and I don't think there's any reason to believe that the Simbani are coded as Moroccan. At any rate, I think the hero should be a little more open-minded about spice blends here. Tastes odd, so what? Is it good? Sounds good to me. I'm just assuming it's good because the aesthetics here are great. All right. Yeah. I got a lot better today. I'm a better hero than I was when I set out. Excellent. Am I going to feel any good in the morning? Probably not. Maybe I will, though. Yes! I just awaken as the sun begins to rise. One of those very special days where you wake up not feeling like shit. Okay. Looking good, feeling good. Day 9. Well, let's go in the jungle. Unless, there's some event that's just going to happen because it's day 9. But otherwise, we'll go to the jungle after throwing a few spears. Got to get in the practice. But we'll head to the jungle, see if we can't find this gift from the heart of the world. Get that Dispel Potion. And if I meet another Leopardman, I'll see if I can hold up the magic shield. As the spear only traveled about 10 feet from you, you get the feeling you should have eaten more Wheaties. I gotta question that estimate. Maybe what the hero really needs is to get his eyes checked. His depth perception is off. Ding! I hit the target. Shut up. Okay, fine. I hit one of the supports that holds the target up. If I was trying to do that, it would actually be a really impressive shot. Alright, 3 more. Ka-ting. 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 3 hits on the target. Throwing at 70. Vitality at 220. Didn't get any stronger, but I am a little stronger than I've been. Getting better. Such a satisfying system of character development. 3 more spears. I should have left on a high note. Close enough. That's a high note. Alright, high note. Any more improvement? Yeah, a little better at throwing. Bit by bit. In case I get Saurus mauled immediately. Consolidate my throwing training. Here we go. To the jungle. Habari. My dear Bawana. So it seems like this real big, notable tree could be the heart of the world. What about this big old dirt mound? Oakhurst, 5,000 miles. See the world famous talking bear. It's one of those cases where I know that I just read a reference. I don't get the reference. But that was totally a reference to something. Okay, if I walk around this side. Oh ho! A leopard man, but who just wants to fight. Doesn't want to listen. Okay. Well, I'm going to start by dazzling you. So I can roast you. Okay, you're going to do the magic thing? Ah, it's useless. Okay. Probably not worth continuing to attack. Hold on. Can we just talk about this? No. Okay. Probably taking too much damage before the fight here, but... Ah! When it goes for the force bolt, you gotta get in there quick with the stab to interrupt it. But I'm missing, so... Doesn't matter if you're just gonna miss. Alright, well that was a catastrophe. But we know that that dirt man does not seem to be the anything of the world. Gotta go really deep in the jungle to get to that big special looking tree, but certainly the big special looking tree feels like the kind of thing that is the heart of the world. So let's see. Oh yes, they went all out. They've got... They have a what? Okay, I'm really set on this dirt man being something. What's this? Okay. Well, I hate this thing. Got it? This thing hates being hit. It sounds very dissatisfied, and it recoils hard. Well, that should have been your clue that it's time to flee. Instead, you hath been slain. Excellent. Probably nothing of value, but... No. Okay, well, took down something new. So that's fun. Weapon use improving. Got stronger. I'm smarter. I'm poisoned. I think, which is bad. 70 puzzle points. I have antidote pills, right? Hold on. Don't update the save and then find out if you have antidote pills. Mana. Poison cure. It's the only poison cure I have, but I ought to do it. Okay, I know that I have them, so I'll save. Because first I should just find out. How bad is it to walk around while being poisoned? It's the kind of thing where I can afford the hit point loss and ought to save the pills for a crisis moment. Who is it this time? Oh, one of these dudes. Well, not even really running that hard. So, forget it. Zap up. It's time to prove myself. Ah. Frustrating when you know you've beaten these guys before. Well, it probably doesn't help me that I'm poisoned. Okay. The crocodile crimped your style, left you in a broken pile. Yeah. That's an accurate description of what just happened. Okay. Get out there. Stop thinking about the dirt mound. Just chart a course for the big old tree that may or may not be the heart of the world. Here comes the thing. Oh, it's just one of these dudes. I do want to look what's happening to me because of the poison. I'm just slowly dying. Fair enough. Well. At least we know the gimmick here. Yeah. Really, it's just a... Poison is just another way of saying slightly accelerated life cycle. But okay. I've killed the thing. I should take the pills. Well, is the apothecary to be trusted? Looks like it. Okay. Onward. Cave in the tree. Waterfall spills into a deep pool. You're at the base of the largest tree you've ever seen. The top branches are obscured by mist when you try to look up at it. There's a smell of leaves and the perfume of unseen flowers. That's an infant tree. Infant tree, but okay. Well, cool. We'll head in. This is a very, very cool location. Can I go up here? This is just such a great series. Like, the light RPG elements mixed into the adventure game make for, like, ultimately, like, I think, like, a really unique take on the RPG that really immerses you in some of the aspects of role playing that are otherwise more commonly experienced in like tabletop experiences. So I don't know. I'm here. What's up? Can I keep going this way? Yeah. This is awesome. Like, in terms of, I guess it really is like putting you in a single player experience with unconventional RPG navigation really kind of enhances the exploration field, because if anything, this kind of reminds me in this one specific aspect of Dark Souls, where like you're playing a very difficult action RPG, but mostly action game, really. So you're behind your character, you're really immersed in the world, and then you say, come to a giant tree that are exploring it, and it feels very tactile and very like you're there. And this is the one that, except for Thedev, everyone I've ever heard express an opinion is more likely to call this one of the weaker ones in the series, which is absolutely zany, because this is excellent already and nothing has happened. Incredible feeling of living energy flows through you as you enter. You smell the perfumes of thousands of different flowers all blending together to overwhelm your senses. You hear the sounds of all the living things in here creating a melody which is so beautiful that you're moved to tears. It's the music of life itself. The very air invigorates and revitalizes you. You feel as though you've reached the ultimate center of all living things in the universe, and that you are suddenly the source of all energy and life. Okay. So this could be the heart. Maybe this is the heart of the world. I don't know. We'll have to wait for a clearer sign. This place is like, well, totally awesome, dude. Okay, there, fine. There's the sign. Calling back to our buddy Salim. And the music is, wouldn't you know, fucking beautiful. It's great. Okay, I'm here. Bestow upon me thy gifts. This large flower has the strong odor of chocolate mint. I don't like the flavor blend of chocolate and mint. And yet here I do, for some reason. It's the best. Orange tree has leaves that smell like cloves. A spiral platform grows out of the earth. Perhaps I'll sit on it or something in a moment. A blue tree with purple leaves. Must be a cerulean shrub with tendencies to violets. Incredible sensation of life coursing around you. That's interesting. Okay, so we need a gift. What are these? Strange fungi. Okay. Let's save before we start messing with this perfect paradise within like this sort of Yggdrasil world tree that is the source of all life and energy in the world. Before we start just picking the mushrooms, we'll throw down a save. Okay. Here we go. Pick a mushroom. Think again. Okay. How about I sit on the platform? I could sleep, but I can't just sit down. Okay. Can I talk to anyone? Can't go over there. I can get up and down instantly from the platform. Yeah. Do you is it like a BioWare RPG where at either end of the honor spectrum I unlock paladin powers? If I just set this whole place on fire and get to negative 50 honor, do I get a cool new ability? Magic is suppressed in here. I was going to cast Detect Magic just to be sure. Okay. Well, I think it's worth trying the sleep here technique. It's just rest. Okay. But also, it's getting dark. I'm on the special platform. I'm going to try the stand on the special platform and wait strategy. I got stuck for so long as a kid playing Earthbound, specifically in my maternal grandmother's living room. When I got to the part where you're playing as Pooh and for the first time, so you leave the other three main characters behind, you're meeting Pooh for the first time, and he has to complete his training in his mountaintop village, and one of the parts of his thing is he has to meditate, and the actual gimmick in the game is that he sits down and the screen goes dark and you have to not touch a button on the controller for like several minutes. That's all you have to do, and it tells you that. And I couldn't do it. It took so long. It took so many tries. I just kept being like, am I supposed to press A now? Nope. Oops. Ruined it. This does not seem to be a time-based thing. Now that it's dark, could I sleep till morning? I can't sleep on the platform. Okay. Hold on. Let's go back to when there was still some daylight and see, is there anything else to do here? Walk around in many different places. Or not many different places, but a couple of different planes here. Clicking on the platform does not get me up to it. So it is using the platform that gets me up there. It certainly feels like there's a hint involved here. And like the platform is before this special tree. Is this like Pocahontas? Does the tree actually have a face? No. No. Can I? No, I can't cast fetch, so I can't fetch a gift from the thing over there. You never saw a purple tree. You never hoped to see one. But from the branch that you have found, you guessed that it might be fun. No. You pick a purple leaf. It smells like grape. It tastes like a cross between a plum and a blueberry. That's the venomous vine fruit. Okay, this purple leaf I picked is not a thing that I get. Okay. I'm going to try, and apologies to the people who know what to do here if this is not the thing, because I recognize the way in which waiting and seeing is not exciting content. But I got to give it a shot. I got to give it a shot. Even just for my 12-year-old self, wasting like 2 hours of his afternoon because he couldn't trust that the game, when it said, you must just be still, was telling him not to press any buttons. My modem obviously overheard me last weekend when it was sucking. And I said, all right, that's it. This week I got to start looking into something to fix things here. Might be time to make a change. It was the last week of classes, and it was foolish of me to suggest that I was actually going to get around to calling my ISP and seeing if there's a better option they have, or switching ISPs if they don't. I did not do any of that. And then yesterday, I had 0 drop frames for the entire stream in the evening. And this morning so far, we've dropped 36 frames, which actually is 0.0% of the total frames broadcast, because we're broadcasting 60 of those every second. So the decimal number would come in well past the 1. Okay. Doesn't feel like this is doing anything for me. Okay. But it's nighttime now. I can't sleep on the platform. Can I sleep just on the ground? And would that matter? Sleep till morning. I awaken, sun begins to rise, nothing has happened. Okay, well, let's not waste time. Poke around some more. Can I get over here? If I could, would it matter? Doesn't look like it. And the gift, of course, can't just be the water, because I already have other water in my water skin. The leaves taste like spiced tea. That's cool. Pick a purple leaf. Okay. If I go up here and then I'm standing in this position, but I can't say anything. I can't say, I open my heart to the gift of the heart of the world or something. I have throwing daggers? Probably shouldn't throw daggers. How many purple plum flavored leaves can the prince of... No, it wasn't plum flavored. Paladin Prince of Shapir picked a peck of purple leaves. Okay. I don't know. It's a very nice rope. Can I make a swing? No. I can't cast fetch, so I can't fetch anything. Can't cast anything, so I can't anything. I just don't know. It's also possible that there's just important dialogue that I've missed. Maybe it's a good time to actually just review that. I keep these old saves. Just gonna go talk to Salim real quick. Back in the past. This is the hero, so that we keep everything, making sense. This is the hero meditating in the heart of the world, standing on the platform, and hallucinating about his conversation in the past with Salim. It's all canon, baby. Probably enough time has passed in my life that it's time for me to watch the Wayne's World movies again. No, I was here earlier today, dude. But okay. The Dispel Potion, yeah, I know, I gotta get stuff, but, this gift. Heart of the World's in the jungle. You find a place that's like so full of magic your karma rises, you'll know where to look for the gift. Okay. Okay. Speaking of, am I getting honor points just for being here? No. But this is where I should be, looking for the gift. Can I just drink the water? Nope. If I go up on the platform, feels like the platform is implicated here, but then what? Well, clicking on myself there just gets me off the platform. Doesn't make me do like a special anything. Oh, there is a plum. There are notes of plum in the purple leaves. If I eat like 100 of these, no. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to run to the washroom. Brief intermission. I will add the headphones so you can enjoy the... I will add the audio source and you can enjoy the beautiful music. And I'll be back and we'll see... We'll see if I can figure anything out. Worst case scenario, we just listen to this pretty music for a while and then go kill some more things in the jungle. Hang tight, gang. And we're back. Very, very nice feeling to look at the thermostat, and the heat is not on, but it says it's 20 degrees Celsius. Yeah. Living my entire life in Atlantic Canada has not made me tougher as I get older about the cold in wintertime. I'm whinier and less tolerant of it as time goes by. So I appreciate spring all the more. So, yeah, okay. What are we looking for? Is there anything I haven't looked at yet? I don't know. Okay. What I'm going to do then, for now... Wait, can I just pick the grass over here in the meadow? No, think again. Think again. Think again. Is the gift just like the peace in my heart? I don't know how you would mix that into a Dispel Potion without tearing my heart out. Man, this is so nice though. And what if it is the stillness and I'm just not patient enough to get the full force of the stillness? Hey man, hold still. It's called the 5-finger death touch, man. Okay. Well, alright. I'm just going to sleep here and then try to leave and see if that does or doesn't do anything. And otherwise, we know where it is and I'll try to figure it out more as time goes by. Okay. I will tell a funny story. Or I don't know, maybe it's only funny to me. About my cats. So yeah, that's your first sign. It's probably more interesting to you. But I have, to get my cats to stop bothering me, waking me up like before 7, asking for their breakfast, I trained them to recognize the special alarm on my phone. And it needs to be the right song, as I've learned. Which is kind of funny, because like I don't think the cats care about music. But I've had instances where like, if you restart your phone but then don't unlock the screen, at least on my crummy phone, it just doesn't know any of your special settings. So your alarm still goes off, but it's back to the default instead of the special breakfast song. And when that happens, they don't get excited by the alarm. But anyway, so the alarm will go off, and then they're like, and I'm like, oh, it's breakfast. And then we're all excited, and we come bounding down the stairs together, because I'm in a 3-level townhouse, and we sleep upstairs, but they eat downstairs. And last night I had plugged my phone in because it died while I was out. It was charging in the back behind me here on the middle floor while I streamed, and then I don't always need to be on Twitter, or whatever, so I didn't touch my phone for the rest of the night, and I just forgot about it. But I had opened it up to check a text message or something. So the alarm was configured correctly. And then I just forgot it was down there, and I went to sleep upstairs. And when the breakfast alarm went off, they both got excited, and Abra in particular started, shouting. And I woke up, and I was like, I can kind of hear the alarm. What's going on? And I looked, and it's bright, like it's morning time now. And I'm like, and I look over and my phone's not there. I'm like, oh, I see what happened. And the cats aren't there either. Because while obviously they know that I'm the one who has to give them breakfast, and they know where I'm sleeping, they were congregating around the phone, waiting for me to come and turn the alarm off and say, breakfast. It was very sweet. God, I love those cats. Best thousands of dollars I ever spent was getting Abra that long shot cancer surgery that yeah, we rolled a natural 20 on, and she got that cancer out of her because she got years left in her on her own. It's a good feeling to have her around. All right, well, day 10. Nothing really going on here that I can see. Perhaps somebody else can teach me more about the gift of the world. Perhaps if I can... I debated British saying 1% crit for the Fire Emblem reference. No, I didn't mean to go back in. I'm just addicted to the feeling of life. Oh, man. I was kind of wasting my time. For now. How about that? Go figure. That makes... Yeah. It's... there's no D20 roll for the most part in Call of Cthulhu. No, man. No. 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 Alright. We're just loading the save. This is like that climbing puzzle in King's Quest 1. If you don't click in the perfect place or press the arrow keys in the perfect time, you are going back in. No! Stop! Why? What are you doing? Why do you hate me when I show you nothing but love? Well, like that King's Quest climbing puzzle, we're going to throw down a save, even just for being outside to save us this. We will get down from the heart of the world eventually. Yeah, in Call of Cthulhu, the best roll you can have is 0-1 on the percentile dice. Okay, can I go over here? Nope. Can I go down here? Yes. And it was possible to go over here, so is there an alternate path? Is there a talkative, wise monkey? Ah. Cool. And then, if we go all the way back, Pool of Radiance with AD&D, where armor class goes down, it is about getting a high D20 roll, but instead of this is the bonus and then we'll compare it to the armor class, this is your THACO, your 2-hit armor class 0. And so say you have an 18 THACO, then you would need to roll an 18 or higher to hit someone who has the armor class of 0. But then if their armor class is like 6, because armor class gets better as it's lower, you deduct their armor class from your THACO, and then you know that you only need a 12 to hit them, and it's all very complicated. Okay, so is there anything along this path like... Oh, there is. Find yourself in a strange cave-like hole in the tree. There's a feeling of peace and serenity within, and the scent of strange flowers. Okay, what I was hoping here was to meet some... I said a talking monkey, but any kind of friendly spirit that lives on the tree that could maybe help me understand. Oh, wow. That's fun. I can't get into that. Gimmick names for pets. I've only had 2 pets that I got to name myself, Abra and Astra, and I named them by spending a lot of time on babynames.com looking for names that I thought sounded good together. And technically, I don't think Abra's name is even supposed to be pronounced that way because where I found it on babynames.com, it was as the feminine form of the Hebrew. It's a Hebrew name, and it's the feminine form of Abraham. So probably it's just supposed to be Abra. But for the sound, I went with Abra. Which was, when you think about it, a really bad plan, because cats are not nearly as developed as dogs in their like language part of their brain. And so it was a long shot to think that I could possibly get these cats to learn their own names if they both have names that start and end with the ah sound, and then just have a different consonant combined with the r. Abra and astra, with the only difference being b and str. And yet, it seems to have worked. They're not listening. Okay. Doesn't say much. I can cast magic spells here. Do I detect any magic? There's a strong aura of magic, and a glowing object also radiates with power. What's the glowing object? This stuff? Oh, they're coming to me now. You seem to hear voices coming from inside your head. Hey, Slater. I do have Flame Dart. Welcome to the Mother of the World. We are the Guardian. Hello. What is it that you seek? Well, hold on. If they hadn't loosened up and started talking to me, I would have been trying to get their attention somehow. I might have started with like fetch or something before I was like, all right, it's on. Okay. Well, I mean, oh my goodness. What if the quest for glory world has already fallen to the Guardian? Okay. We don't want to just jump into being like, can we have a gift? So who's this Guardian? You hear the voices again. I'm not clicking at all because I don't want to accidentally skip any dialogue here. So we'll just have to wait. We are the Guardian. We protect the Mother of the World. There can be no actions of harm within the heart of the Mother because of our powers. Cool. Well, you're doing a good job, because I couldn't cast Flame Dart at all when I was up there in the cool room. Just overwhelmed by the sense of peace. And now I've lost my ability to say the things? Okay, there we go. So who's this mother? I hear the voices. The Mother of the World is the first tree. She is the source of all living plants. She is the living heart of all plants. Cool. Yeah, that plants are important. Are they making the ticky sound inside my brain? I'm not allowed. If I go up in the mother tree room. I love this crazy percussion. I'm not even sure if it's supposed to be happening. This tree is the Mother of the World. Am I running out of time to ask questions? Or is... What is this frantic tapping sound? Alright. Can I have a gift? You are seeking a gift from the heart of the world? To receive such a gift first, one you must give. Okay. What does Mother like? Gather some life essence from the pool of peace. Give that essence to the Mother at the top of the stand, at the heart of the world. Then you shall receive your gift. Okay. Good stuff. Awesome. Well, is this water that I have? What you're talking about? The essence of life? Take the magical essence to... Excellent. Perfect. That's interesting. The water from the pool of peace is one of the ingredients, but it's also an offer I need to make to get another one of the ingredients for the Dispel Potion. Okay. Wait, no, enough already. If I were to say goodbye to you, would you stop tapping on the inside of my skull? As you think about saying goodbye, you hear the voices say farewell. Well, great chat. Didn't advance the quest. I mean, it advanced the quest because it gave me important information. How do I leave? Oh no. There we go. Okay. All right. Can I just get up there the easy pathfinding way? Of course not. Gotta put the work in. This is like totally awesome, dude. Alright. Let's save, just make sure we do this right. I don't accidentally like splash water in the tree's face and offend it. You like sacred water? You empty the skin of peace water onto the spiral platform. A few moments later, a new fruit appears on the branch near you. This must be your gift from the heart. You take the gift, carefully place it in your pack. Ta-da! Okay. Come on, please tell me giving that gift was honorable in addition to being puzzle point worthy. Hell yeah, it was. 3 points of honor and 5 puzzle points. Delicious. Feels good. Feels great. Looking right now, I'm seeing that I got the resolution all wrong when I made my own frame out of this menu. Oh well, I think it looks okay. And it's too late now. We've started playing the game. Alright. Awesome. If nothing else, we're getting the Dispel Potion on day 2. Don't even know what I need to dispel yet, but it seems quite plausible that it will be something. If it's just Stefan, or whatever his name was, turned into a bear again, that would be a good gag. Way back during Quest for Glory 2, this is a thought that I should have said when it was relevant, like an hour and a half ago, but when I was playing Quest for Glory 2, I said aloud the words like, I need to watch some Laurel and Hardy films so that I recognize when they appear in the next game, or And fortunately, it turned out for me, they did appear in this game, but I already knew enough. There's a fat guy and a skinny guy. I know that part of the Laurel and Hardy gimmick. And then they actually just used their real names, which was not what they didn't do that for us in the other one. The other ones, the Three Stooges didn't go like, but Mo, we tried our best. You idiots. Yeah. So just having them actually be like, hey, we're Stan and Oliver, the comedy duo known as Laurel and Hardy. I really got the job done. Is there a Laurel and Hardy film where they join the French Foreign Legion? Seems like something they might get up to. I don't know. Well, now, before I go on to Quest for Glory 4, I should probably do some reading on Abbott and Costello. I know their names are Lou and Bud. Hold on a second. I was going to say I know another thing about them, but I ought not to. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Abbott and Costello. At the very least, in addition to knowing the names, I know the Who's On. I'm familiar with the Who's On First routine. Okay. So I have no Pool of Peace water anymore, but I have my empty water skin. So we'll hit the Pool of Peace on the way back to Tarna. We'll score a Dispel Potion and we'll feel great. Who wants it? Come get it. I'll give you a fighting chance, buddy. I won't even blast you before we start fighting. Ah, dodged too soon there. But ultimately, really, with this being basically the low-level enemy, once you successfully get one poke on it, if you get the timing right, you can just keep poking, and you'll land your hits. Okay, this might not go so well, but we gotta try. Okay, certainly did not mean for him to get a three friggin' hits on me there. Yeah, the Leopardman problem is a stats problem. Leopardmen are clearly more challenging enemies than random bugs. So I'm slain because I understand the timing for interrupting the Force Bolt, but it just doesn't always work. Well, that's a shame. Okay. This time, I'll save my progress along the trip. I mean, ultimately, all this means is we get to listen to some really nice feeling music. No! There we go. Oh. What on earth about clicking here would make you think I wanted to turn around and watch the animation of myself slowly walking into the mother's room again? I did save my great accomplishment. Yes. As far as adventure games go, and this is the closest I've done. I mean, this is an adventure game, but it is also an RPG. But I think after Quest for Glory, this is an obvious choice and the popular choice. So it's the right choice. The next adventure game series I tackle will be King's Quest, for sure. Hopefully, the practice of solving the reasonable puzzles with clear hints and underlying logic will help prepare me for the experience of the King's Quest games. We'll see. We'll see about that. I guess it also helps, at the very least, specifically with King's Quest 4. I mean, not 4. Never even played a moment of 4. Although I've heard that it's one of the better regarded ones. When it comes to 5, I do have the advantage of having played it a lot as a kid and knowing the most famous frustrating things. Throw the right thing at that rat. Keep the hot pie. Because that's the only thing you can defeat a Yeti with. You cannot... King's Quest does not give you the option of, running from the Yeti while spamming flame darts at it. And then only engaging the battle when you've almost killed it. Okay. Okay, well, I don't think this is the fight for me to be engaging in, so hopefully I'm capable of fleeing here. There. While you feel calm, I'm going to feel like I'm leaving. Got away. Excellent. We're not in Leopardman killing condition yet, I don't think. Swing by you old pool of peace there. Love a nice, peaceful pool. Yeah, so there's lots of, I guess, what are the big tracks that I have in themes of my playthroughs here? Obviously Ultima, and I've discussed my plans for that, which are comprehensive and will occupy the better part of my life. Quest for Glory won't take nearly as much time, and then from there I do want to dive into some more pure Sierra adventure games, which I loved when I was a kid but was no good at. Then, other than that, I've got... What are my other tracks here? Space exploration games. I got to do Starflight 2. Got to dip into Star Control 3 and maybe even Star Control Origins someday. Which is all just a big lead up for, if you can hear me, Pebby, haven't talked to you in a while, I should swing by one of Pebby's streams and say hello. I'll probably wait until I'm about to do Starflight 2, so I got some news for him. Or if I decide to do Earthbound, because I know that's his favorite game. For context, people, Pebby is the lead programmer on the upcoming Ghosts of the Precursors, the true spiritual sequel to Star Control 2. When that comes out, I want to be ready for it. That'll be the most contemporary thing I ever do if I can actually start playing that shortly after it comes out. With the Dungeons and Dragons games, I think it's pretty likely I will go on in my life to play more Goldbox games, and perhaps even to, when I've finished Pool of Radiance, to try to bring my own current party with me. Who wants it? Oh, come on, dude. Can I calm him down? Okay, run. Just run as fast as you can. Now, I think we gotta... Yeah. I hear the gong. I do the, heel manager selling, oh no, the Undertaker's coming to kill my guy face. Oops. Too good at fleeing. Couldn't get my spell off. This has got to be tough on my stamina meter. How am I holding up stamina-wise? Oh, geez, I'm great. I can do this all day. This is reverse persistence hunting that we're doing right here. Yep. See, Uhura's all worried about how pitifully weak my arms are. What about my great cardio, Uhura? Battle's about to begin. How have we done? We're working on it. Ah, got him with the slash. It's hard enough to hit this guy that I think it's worth trying the better damage attacks. Okay, fine. Poke. If he hits me... Okay, time to flee. Time to flee. Can't even see in the dark. I want to take the wrong pills. Yeah, so while I'm almost certainly going to, again in my life, play more gold box games, perhaps even... Oh, come on. Really? Is this the time to stop running? And perhaps even... Okay. Come on, get him. Accuracy. Accuracy, Uber Alice. Just land the hits. A glorious victory. Can we take a second Beast Horn? Okay. Somebody must buy these trophies, presumably to grind up as aphrodisiacs. It's too late to do a night 10 save. There's no point. Like, I might even take my horribly sub-optimized party through to Curse of the Azure Bonds one day when I'm beating Pool of Radiance. But my medium, or whatever term it may turn out to be, plan. Yes, it's a sign. I should sleep here and hope that it's safe. Because I did not mean to click on this again. Ooh, moon animation. That's nice. And everything went just great. Day 11. The day of the Dispel Potion. My short-term D&D RPG plans are actually on a much faster time scale. After Pool of Radiance, next time I do a D&D RPG on the stream, it will be Dark Sun, Shattered Lands, which is the last, or second last, because they did do 2 Dark Sun RPGs, but it's the last. That series is the last thing SSI ever did with the Dungeons and Dragons license before they lost it. No, stop. Oh, no. That cheetah is just friendly. It's just there. It's just a fun graphical touch. Stop going to the Pool of Peace, man. We gotta go. I can live with this. And then after the Dark Sun game, I'll jump to Baldur's Gate. And then after Baldur's Gate, I will do Planescape Torment. So, like, get hyped for, if you're a Planescape Torment fan, get hyped for that in, like, late 2024, early 2025. Oh, no. I lost my timing. Oh, but then I got him with the slash. Yeah, like, they're not scheduled in the sense that I will make changes along the way. But I've got loads of plans. Which is not to say that if people have cool suggestions or if something else occurs to me, I won't stick it in before then. And then, like, now and then I like to pop in a JRPG, and the Suikoden games have been, at least the first two have been re-released. So that's in the back of my mind. And I want to do Final Fantasy VI with Danielle, probably this summer. Well, you did this to yourself, Mr. Gator Man. Crocodile Man. Or did he? Yeah. You played yourself, fool. Die for $4, man. Life ain't sweet. We play for keeps. Day 11's almost over. But hopefully I can catch Salim before he closes. Or else this turns out not to be the day of the Dispel Potion. Hey, I'll probably finish all of the things I just described before me and the gang beat Frosthaven. Especially at the current rate, where we started a scenario with Lauren, and so now we need Lauren's availability to work out before we can finish it. Hail the incoming hero! Greetings for the proposer of peace! Rah, rah, rah! I got great news, Salim. So first of all, I found those vines. Whoa, what an adventure. But you don't even know, because what goes around comes around. One good deed deserves another. You did good, dude. I know I'm going to see that heart of the world someday, like, it's a field of dreams. Yeah, so I did get the stuff. Okay. I'll save here just to make sure I get the mechanics right. It's still day 11. The day of the Dispel Potion. Well, it makes me feel warm just to hold this, and yet I'm going to give it to Salim. Wow. The aura on this thing is out of sight. Awesome, man. I can make up some truly strong potions with this stuff. Well, hold on just a second. Tilt back your head. No, actually, don't drink this. Great. This peace water will really mellow the potion. Do not... I should hand him some good fruit, just some regular fruit, and be like, all right, munch on this so that you're not tempted when I hand you this poison fruit. Gee, you got this stuff. Hope you didn't get hurt. No, just use the fetch spell, man. I swear by it. Whoa. Now I can get started making up Dispel Potions. I got some serious studying to do first, so you better come back some other day if you want to buy the Dispel Potions. Affirmative. How did we make out? Up to 84 puzzle points. I'm stronger. I'm better with my weapon. I'm better at dodging. I'm faster. I'm more vital. I'm better at casting spells. I'm everything a hero should be and more. Or at least just exactly what a hero should be. Nothing less. Okay. Who sold me the honey? Dude down here. If I get to the bazaar before it closes for the day. This guy sells oil. This guy sells weapons, of course. These dudes don't sell anything. This guy sells honey, right? A taste of honey before sleeping will guarantee sweet dreams, Effendi. Tell me more, Moana. Okay, they stun the bees with smoke and take the honey. Okay. Well, that tells me nothing about how I might get the feather off the bird. Stupinski! Hello, Prince, Avatar, Paladin, Hero of Flam, Captain of more than one starship. Whew. I finally have more things that appear before my name than I have letters that I can put after it. BA parentheses on, comma, MA, comma, MLIS. The honeybird loves honey, Effendi. He tries to get people in the savannah to follow him to a hive. There he will wait for the person to rob the hive and leave the honeybird a gift of honey. I have not been Commander Shepard yet in my life. I've watched some of the Mass Effect games be played, but I've not played them myself. When the person is gone. All right, there. Okay. So it's a put the honey down, leave, and that's why I could leave that screen and not immediately exit, and then maybe come back and see if he got a feather caught in the honey, maybe? I'm running out of time for today, but that would be a thing worth trying. So that'll be my last attempt at something of the day. Can I tell anybody anything interesting? No, I'm heading out. Farewell, Effendi. May your day be as sweet as honey. Command a smash. Makes me think of the television series of Friday Night Lights, where there's a character named Smash. It's the Smash, baby. Did you do the renegade dialogue choices? The thing that always gets me with the BioWare games is just, and it's kind of similar with the later Fallout games, when the different dialogue choices, you can just see how one of them is move the meter this way and one of them is move the meter that way and one of them is just keep the meter the same. If the heroic way is, if the Paragon way involves violence, then why not, right? Okay. Wait, I meant to check what time it is. Like, game time. Late in the day. Very good. Well, let me go see if I can tell a story to the clown. Nice. I gotta start There's no clown here. Can I talk to this new person? She just stares at you. She doesn't understand your language. And nobody cares if I have anything to say. No one goes outside anymore. It's too cramped. Good day, friend of paladins and kings. How best may I serve you? That's a great question. Probably I just want supper. But let me just tell you. Oh, she is very pretty. But let me tell you about Shapir. Pretty cool place. Oh, I told her all the adventures? She better be impressed. You're indeed quite a hero, Secret of Peace. And you are quite a welcome. It is not just with room you warm. It is not just the room you warm with your sunshine, O Prince of Passion. Your words inflame my cheeks and other places. Oh my goodness. Whew. Great. I wasn't expecting this to escalate so quickly. I'm no better at communication? Come on. Okay. I better order a meal now. You can't flirt with the server and then be like, alright, I'll just have a glass of water, please. I would bring your meal right out. Here it is your feast, may it please you. Looks strange, but it smells delicious. I pay her. Be welcome, and may you enjoy it. Well, I always feel welcome when you're around. Very tasty, even if it was a bit strange. Dude, you're a traveler of the world. Just get open-minded here. You don't have to keep being like, well, it's not a hamburger with ketchup, but I guess it's okay. Alright, let's go sleep, and then let's go make one last crack at getting that honeybird feather. I can't rest till morning yet? There we go. Sleep till morning. That's a real fugu type of meal, right? You got to trust that the chef has properly prepared it. You're not going to bite into it and be like, oh, I'm dying now. I actually gravely regret now that I think about it. My Simpsons box set collection is just seasons 3 through 8. And like, I'm not saying that seasons 1 and 2, like the conventional wisdom that the Simpsons, found its voice starting in season 3, I believe is very wise wisdom. Who's this in my seat? It's a man dressed in the costume of his people. Hey, just like me. But I'd like to watch those. And I suppose I can because Danielle has Disney Plus. It bothers me. I don't like that the Disney Corporation owns every idea that a human being ever had. But also, obviously, you get cool DVD special features and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I can still buy those box sets. I'm starting to sound like an old man now when I talk about tech with my classes, because it's just actually kind of seems to be the case that there hasn't been anything cool coming out of the tech sector in a long time now. Just a bunch of apps where they're like, look, we've inserted ourselves as a middleman into a thing that you used to do without us. Now you can get food delivered from a place that makes food, like you already could, but you pay us a cut. And you know that the delivery driver is not getting paid well. So you feel obliged to tip like 25%. But then, like what else is there? It would sound like, even just trying, like when I'm talking to young people now, like talk to an 18-year-old and try to explain to them that Facebook was good once. Not that it was ever, like, amazing, but that it used to actually be just like, yeah, this helps me keep in touch with people. Oh, I was weak, Cedric. I used Uber Eats far too much during the core part of the pandemic, and then I deleted the app from my phone and stopped altogether. Which then led to a funny situation where Danielle was in Las Vegas, and I really wanted a particular sandwich, but I didn't want to walk across town to get it. So I called Danielle in Las Vegas to ask her to order my sandwich for me on Uber Eats. But by and large, I try not to use it. I've never taken an Uber. And like, Uber did have the salutary effect of making cab companies be like, oh yeah, we should just have an app. But once that's accomplished, I would rather just get a taxi and, feel fairly confident that the guy who drove me a place is getting a big enough cut that he's not losing. It's not a net loss due to vehicle depreciation. But like, then what is there? Self-driving cars? They're never going to exist. ChatGPT is really, like, I wouldn't have, like, as a skeptic, a year ago, if you told me ChatGPT was going to exist and do what it can do, I would have been amazed. I would have been skeptical. I would have told you it's not going to happen, that you were being an overly optimistic futurist. But then, it's cool what it can do, but what it can do is just make up bullshit really quickly. And yet people think it's a research tool. This is a whole new frontier in academic integrity that is really stressing me out. Okay, honey on the ground. That's your reward. Don't need to smoke away the bees for that. But if I leave, do I just leave? Yes. But if I come back, has anything happened? Hell yeah. Okay. Okay. Can I talk to the honeybird? No. Doesn't have much to say. Can I fetch a feather from him non-violently? Nope. But I also didn't disturb him. Obviously, I can't... Slater, I know, but I can't flame dart him. It has to be a non-violent feather grabbing. Can I just... Is he into the honey enough that it doesn't bother him if I just come and take a feather? No. Can I leave and come back and oh! He just left the feather. Perfect. Is the feather still there, or do I need to load the save now? It is still there. Like, I think that one of the best use cases for it does seem to be actually saving you a few minutes at the start of your coding. If you're just like, give me the shell of this and then I'll proofread what you did. But I have students who are writing their own work, as far as I can tell, but they're writing that work after doing research by going to ChatGPT and saying, ChatGPT, could you summarize some sources for me on this topic and provide the references? And ChatGPT can't do that. It might come up with the name of a real scholar and give you a citation that mentions a real journal. It might even, by random chance, say things that scholar would say that might be true. But it doesn't know anything about what is truth. And it's not trying to say something true. It's trying to say something that sounds like a plausible answer. It's a bullshit machine in the philosophical sense, where it is getting through the conversation as best it can without any concern for the truth value of the things it says. And the big kicker with that is that it's even if we can't prove you use an AI, it's a huge academic integrity problem to cite sources that don't exist and information that is made up. And then on top of that, I might have mentioned this before, I teach engineers. So the implications of people getting away with this, and not about, whether it's fair if people get away with things that they shouldn't do, but the implications of students graduating, the implications of students graduating and going out into the world and becoming engineers, believing that if they go to the bullshit machine and say, hey, ChatGPT, can you get me this information? It's giving them information. People will die. Oh, hey, honeybird. I don't need another one of your feathers, but it's nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the feather. Oh, it's Honeybird Central now. So yeah, it's frustrating because it's also a lot of work to catch this particular type of academic integrity violation. I have to have all my markers check every link in a reference list and then tell me if they find broken links. But also, there can be broken links for many reasons. Jeez, the honeybird situation now is it's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is for them to stop throwing spoons at you so you can get where you're going. Who's coming? Crocodile Man? Alright, well hopefully I have the stamina to kill this dude. Ah, I'm sleepy. I'm loaded with stamina though. Dev! Hello! Yes, bullshit has an important role to play. Just not in the process of... Yeah, that's one thing I ask my markers to do. Just, if this seems like it's obviously false, or if it's just like contentless, cliched rambling, please bring it to my attention so I can look into it. GPT-4 is out there. The thing is, and this isn't like a knock on the work of the OpenAI people. Spade. It's not a knock on the work of the OpenAI people to say that GPT-4, GPT-5, GPT-6 is not going to fix this problem because it's not what they're trying. It's not what they're doing. They're not trying to build a truth machine. It's not doing research. It is saying things that sound plausible, and it's remarkably good at doing that, and it's getting better. But it's not a truth machine, and it's not trying to be. Yes, I do. I beg the students to listen to me, and most of them do. That might be the case. To be honest, I haven't messed around with GPT-4, and one thing that a student confirmed for me is that GPT-3 couldn't do a sonnet. If you asked it to write a sonnet, it would write you a 16-line poem of 4 stanzas of A, B, A, B. And no matter how much... And even if you said, could you take what you just wrote and turn that last 4-line stanza into a rhyming couplet so that this is a sonnet? It would just spit out the same broken sonnet. But apparently GPT-4 can do a sonnet. Cool. It's getting better at some things. But it needs to be a 100%. Oh, that's fun. How did that go, Spade? Did it pass the Turing test? I think one of the best use cases... And I don't know. I would love it if I could somehow get Richard Garriott to listen to this idea. I think one of the best use cases for ChatGPT could actually be a very constrained and commands and rules bolted on top of it version could really bring back text parser RPG conversations in a big way. Instead, Richard Garriott is all... I think his latest thing is his next game is an NFT game where you can buy the land with real money. I think a single player RPG that just kind of leaned in a little bit to make just, you know, you don't get to get the exact right keyboard. Oh, it would be torture. It would be very hard work. But, like, if what Richard Garriott is trying to do now is an NFT game, he's already taking on a task that is impossible to achieve in a way that is cool or fun. I have heard of AI Dungeon. I've never tried it. Perhaps, Stimpinski. Or even just computer players and board games that have fake personalities and, like, trash talk you and stuff. With novel and original Progress Quest? I haven't, but that's a very funny name for a game. Hey, the clown's back. I can kind of gather the meta commentary. Yeah. And, like, I'll say this. Based on anything I've ever read about Richard Garriott, I've watched many interviews with him, although I always have to be very alert for if he starts giving me spoilers for the Ultimate games I haven't got to yet. So I can turn it off very quickly. I see no reason to believe that he's not completely sincere in everything he does, and so he's actually excited. That's what I like. From the name, Stimpinski, I kind of figured the game was playing with the tedious, grindy, doing some kind of having fun, laughing at that kind of deal. Here we are, day 13. Hey, I've made myself I got myself and things together and made you some nifty Dispel Potions. That's rad, dude. But are you ready to be even more excited? Because I got something cool to tell you about. Oh, that's funny. Alright. Brace yourself, Salim. I got the feather. Like, wow. Great. Now I can concoct some really neat healing pills. Is there a point in Progress Quest where you're doing something? Or is it entirely just the joke about how these games are just about grinding, and so the game grinds for you? And then just before you turn it off, you go, look at all the progress I made today. Because honestly, that's funny in its own right. Enjoy. Hey, great. You got the feather, so I can make some more pills that heal. Here, take what's left of my healing pills in trade for this fine feather. Get 3 healing pills from Salim. You told me you were out, buddy. You were holding out on me? No, I understand. You gotta ration these things, right? What if other people needed healing pills? And then... let's make a purchase not the hold out my money to him kind of way, but the talk like a normal person and say I would like to make a purchase, sir. 1 Dispel Potion, please. Cool. That might be a thing for me to think about doing as like an amuse-bouche in between larger streams. This progress quest sounds great, Stimpinski. Alright, got the Dispel Potion. Don't even know what I want to dispel yet, but it'll be something. I mean, given that the Leopardmen have like disguise magic and all this stuff, presumably at some point I got to undo one of their spells to get something done. Okay. Let me take stock here. Cracked 100. I assume, even though it's not expressed as a fraction. Actually, no, it's not a reasonable assumption to say I assume there are 500 possible points. That is not how these things work. But alright, other than that, my luck is up. I'm a luckier fellow. I mean, it's pretty great luck that I put some honey on the ground and that honey bird got one feather stuck in it and then pulled it out and didn't feel any pain, so it was a good honey feather. Honeybird feather. So that's definitely lucky. It was pretty smart of me to recognize how to do this. And I've killed some stuff. And while I was killing that stuff, I was going like this. So I got better dodging. Awesome. Okay. So I do have Easter dinner later, and then in the intermediate period, I got to eat lunch, which I probably got to do sooner than later if I'm not going to ruin my dinner. And I got students, the final work of the term from my students. For me, they have exams to write. I have getting all this shit marked and finalizing the grades to do. But they got my upper year students have the last paper tomorrow, which means I should probably check my email and say like, that is a good thesis, or like, if you consider doing this and all that kind of helpful teacher stuff. So day 13 is where we're going to stop for now. At the dawn of day 13, a day ahead of us, we have, we completed 2 quests today. The Honeybird quest and the Dispel Potion quest. And that's not too bad. That's pretty good, actually. Didn't learn anything more about the Leopardman, about the situation, about anything. But perhaps I need to go deeper into the jungle. Perhaps I need to defeat a Leopardman in combat. Perhaps I just need to dispel a potion, dispel some kind of spell somewhere in the jungle. Who knows? I got a bit better at throwing. I should keep training that, because perhaps at some point I'm going to have to complete the warrior initiation into the Simbani tribe. And other than that, I guess the big thing I'm waiting for is something to happen if it does. Otherwise, I got to make it happen. One of the two. Awesome. This is, yep. Not that I'm surprised, but this is a ton of fun. I'm quite enjoying this game. And I expect to continue doing that. All right. So, as far as I know, Tuesday, my dear friend Greg has convalesced, and we will complete our tour of the early Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles wave of beat-em-ups with the one that I didn't even know about until a couple weeks ago, TMNT Hyperstone Heist for the Genesis. Just as long, if your job involves nuclear secrets or anything like that, it's really just the same principle of don't tell your friends about them, don't type them into the bot, and then they can spy. Whatever. If they know the Quest for Glory 3: Wages of War is your favorite Quest for Glory game, how does that help them undermine democracy? Yeah. Friday. Barring some disaster, we are going ahead with Friday Night Frosthaven because we have Lauren's permission to engage in the hilarious act of me trying to run the gem in it while also still being the Bone Shaper, while also still playing the game, like running the game and running the stream. So what I hope happens is that, as funny as that might be for some of the audience who like to watch me struggle to keep things on the rails, I do hope that what actually happens is Lauren comes and we just finish it all as a team together and we all feel great. We hold hands in a circle, but we can't really because we're all in each other's homes. And then next weekend, as far as I know, back to a regular schedule with Pool of Radiance on Saturday afternoon and more Quest for Glory, Wages of War on Sunday afternoon. Things are picking up steam in Pool of Radiance, and I hope they continue to do so. We got some levels to gain already. Maybe we'll try those trolls again. We found a plaza, but we did not find anything about the auction house. But there's multiple areas of the city that are accessible to us right now that we have not explored. There's lots to do. And there's an awful lot to do in between now and then for me in my life, in my professional life. So that'll make the time fly. And I'll be very excited to be hanging out with you folks again. So, hey, if you stuck around to the end, thanks for sticking around to the end. I'm glad you came. If you came and you left, you can't hear my voice. But I'm glad you stopped by anyway. So thanks for stopping by. And until the next time, that we all get the same gifts in the same place and come back to the same bazaar here in Tarna together. Take care of yourselves and be kind to everyone you meet.